What is the flu? Everything you need to know. The flu, or influenza, is a highly contagious viral illness that affects the respiratory system, including the nose, throat, and lungs. It is caused by influenza viruses, primarily types A, B and C. Each year, flu viruses undergo slight changes, which means our immune system needs to rebuild its defenses against them regularly. What does the flu do to the body? When the virus enters the body, it attacks the cells lining the respiratory tract. It attaches to the mucous membranes and starts replicating. This triggers an inflammatory response, which is the primary cause of flu symptoms. Common symptoms include fever, fatigue and weakness, muscle and joint pain, headache, cough, runny nose, and sore throat. These symptoms are the result of your body's defense mechanisms. For example, fever occurs as a reaction to the infection because higher body temperature slows the replication of viruses and activates immune cells. Why does fever occur, and what should you do about it? Fever is an important part of the body's defense against infections. When the immune system detects the presence of the virus, it releases substances called cytokines. These trigger inflammation and increase body temperature. Elevated body temperature makes it harder for viruses to multiply and simultaneously activates immune cells. However, if the fever exceeds a certain threshold, e.g. 39 to 40 degrees Celsius or 102 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, it can become dangerous. Some cells in the body, such as brain cells, neurons, are particularly sensitive to high temperatures. Prolonged or excessively high fever can impair their function, which is why reducing fever is crucial when it becomes too high, especially in children or older adults. How to reduce a fever? You can reduce fever through several methods. Physical cooling: use lukewarm compresses on the forehead or wrists, or take a lukewarm shower. Hydration: fever causes fluid loss, so drink plenty of water or herbal teas. However, mild fever can be beneficial in fighting the infection and dose always need to be reduced immediately. How does the flu affect children? Children are especially vulnerable to the flu because their immune systems are not yet fully developed. The flu can cause more severe symptoms in children, such as high fever, vomiting, or dehydration. Additionally, children are at higher risk of complications like pneumonia or ear infections. It's essential to monitor children closely and consult a doctor if symptoms persist for more than 3 days. If the child has difficulty breathing, refuses to drink fluids, or seems unusually lethargic. How does the flu strengthen the immune system? When you recover from the flu, your body produces antibodies specific to that strain of the virus. These antibodies help protect you from the same strain if you encounter it again. So, recovering from the flu can strengthen your immune system. However, the issue is that flu viruses mutate rapidly, and a different strain might circulate next year, leaving you unprotected. Can the flu benefit us? Interestingly, yes. Experiencing the flu can train the immune system and improve its ability to respond to future infections. Some studies suggest that regular exposure to common infections, like the flu, may reduce the risk of developing autoimmune diseases in the long term by teaching the immune system to react appropriately. What do cancerous cells say about the flu? Cancerous cells, also known as tumor cells, behave differently from healthy cells in the body. The flu and the fever it often causes can have an indirect impact on them, though fighting cancer is not the flu's primary role. Let us explore the relationship between the flu, fever, and cancerous cells. Fever and cancerous cells. Fever, a natural defense mechanism, raises the body's temperature. Cancer cells are less tolerant to high temperatures than healthy cells. When the body temperature exceeds 39 degrees Celsius 102 degrees Fahrenheit, cancer cells may struggle to survive because the heat slows their growth and disrupts their metabolism. Additionally, fever activates immune cells like T lymphocytes and natural killer NK cells, which can attack cancerous cells. These cells are critical in the body's immune surveillance, detecting and destroying abnormal cells, including cancerous ones. Immune response during the flu. When the body fights a viral infection like the flu, It activates parts of the immune system that may indirectly affect cancerous cells. These include cytokines. These signaling molecules trigger inflammation and activate immune cells. Some cytokines, e.g. interferons, can slow down the growth of tumor cells and make them more vulnerable to immune attacks. Increased immune activity. Immune cells mobilized during the flu might simultaneously target cancerous cells if they recognize them as a threat. Cancer cell survival strategies. Cancerous cells have strategies to evade the immune system and hide from immune cells. While infections like the flu can boost immune activity, they are not specific enough to cure cancer. However, repeated activation of the immune system through infections, including the flu, may help the body better detect and respond to abnormal cells. Can the flu help fight cancer? There is some interesting research suggesting that viruses, including certain flu viruses, might be used in cancer treatment. Oncolytic viruses are specially modified viruses designed to target and destroy cancer cells. While the common flu virus isn't oncolytic, researchers are exploring its potential as a carrier for delivering therapeutic agents directly to tumors. The flu and cancer prevention. The flu's indirect benefit lies in activating and training the immune system, which may help the body recognize abnormal cells. However, frequent infections or complications from illnesses can weaken the immune system, which might theoretically increase the risk of cancer development. Therefore, it's essential to support long-term immune health. Summary: what do cancer cells say about the flu? Cancerous cells don't like fever or the heightened immune activity triggered by the flu. The flu can temporarily boost the immune system, potentially slowing the growth of cancer cells. However, the flu itself is not a treatment for cancer. Ultimately, the flu teaches us the importance of a strong immune system capable of fighting both infections and cancerous cells. At the same time, it highlights the need to avoid excessive strain on the body from frequent infections or poor recovery practices. How to protect yourself from the flu. Prevention is key when it comes to the flu. Healthy immune system, adequate sleep, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and stress management strengthen your immunity. Summary: the flu is unpleasant but manageable for most people. Your body fights it through fever, inflammation, and immune cell activation. Fever is helpful unless it becomes dangerously high, and recovering from the flu strengthens your immune system. However, it's crucial to monitor vulnerable groups like children and seek medical help if necessary. Taking steps to lower fever and prevent complications can help your body recover faster and more safely. The flu also reminds us of the importance of maintaining a robust immune system and caring for our health every day.